inside the New York City apartments of Oscar De la Renta. Born on July 22, 1932, in the Dominican Republic, De la Renta initially pursued a career in painting. However, as time went on, he shifted his focus to couture, soon entering the fashion world. In the late 1950s, De la Renta moved to Spain, where he worked as an apprentice to the legendary Spanish couturier Cristobal Balenciaga. His experience there allowed him to refine his design skills and gain valuable insights into the intricacies of haute couture. In 1963, he made a pivotal decision to relocate to New York City, which marked the beginning of his extraordinary career. There, he joined the prestigious fashion house Elizabeth Arden, where he worked as a couture assistant. During that time, he honed on his craftsmanship and developed an understanding of American fashion sensibilities. In 1965, Oscar De la Renta took a significant step forward by launching his eponymous label and line. His debut collection showcased his impeccable tailoring, elegant silhouettes, and exquisite attention to detail. Quickly, the fashion industry took notice of his talent, and his designs resonated with influential figures, including first ladies, celebrities, and socialites. His designs exuded timeless elegance, blending classic elements with modern touches. His creations were known for their intricate embroideries, luxurious fabrics, and refined craftsmanship. He became renowned for his evening gowns, cocktail dresses, and elegant separates, which captured the essence of femininity and sophistication. Over the years, his influence and reputation grew exponentially. He dressed numerous prominent women, including several first ladies, such as Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, Nancy Reagan, and Laura Bush. His designs have graced red carpets, magazine covers, and prestigious events worldwide. Though Oscar De la Renta has left an undeniable mark on the fashion industry, his creativity extended well beyond the realm of fashion. It was the interiors in which he lived that showcased his impeccable taste and distinctive style. His approach to interior design in New York was characterized by a harmonious blend of classic elegance, luxurious details, and a touch of modernity. The first of Oscar's New York City apartments to be photographed was the one that he shared with his late wife, Françoise de Langlade, and was photographed by Horst in 1969 for Vogue. Oscar's dining room expresses his love for chinoiserie and a blue and white color scheme. The walls are covered in a fabric that mimics a tiled-like pattern. It is also in this space that he displayed his collection of blue and white china and porcelains. The room is harmoniously blended, with a stylized animal print decorating the ceiling, a skirted table, and the seat cushions of a chinoiserie-style bamboo chair. The dark and cozy library offers a mix of traditional furnishings and exotic pairings. An English suede upholstered sofa with leopard pillows and fur pelts is flanked by a pair of armchairs, with ECAT slipcovers and an ECAT rug underfoot. In 1972, the couple's bedroom was photographed by Vogue. Here, the blue and white color scheme emerges again, and we get a feel of a more country-style bedroom than one that would be in New York. The room is unique and serene, and the chinoiserie wallpaper was inspired by an iconic Paris bedroom and was custom-made in Hong Kong. In 1982, House & Garden published a feature on Françoise's love of entertaining in the couple's New York apartment. Here you can get a glimpse of her rich decorations, her passion for flowers, and sumptuous textiles with elegant surroundings. In the early 1980s, he and his wife, Françoise, traded up from their previous apartment to a much grander one overlooking Central Park on the Upper East Side. Green, black, gold, and red envelop the front hallway of the apartment, There was a Regency mirror paired with crocodiles, a 19th century library table, Russian hurricane lamps, and a pair of Egyptian-style empire chairs line a wall in the front hall. These richly appointed rooms were crafted by Robert Denning and Vincent Forcade. Françoise was considered a legendary hostess during this decade, and it was not unusual for Oscar and her to throw 2 dinner parties a week, salon style. In the faux-bois and mirrored dining room, warm tones surround the space. In the display cabinet designed by Forcade, it displays the De la Renta's collection of Chinese porcelain. Prior to Françoise's death in 1983, the dramatic and massive blue and white ginger jars flank a window, creating a dramatic and elegant effect in the overall appeal of the room. The table setting was a testament for her high standards of taste and elegance. It is in the salons that one can get a feeling of how Denning and Forcade created a sumptuous background for high society entertaining, inspired by the late 19th century. Scarlet red velvet and custom Napoleon III Turkish-inspired carpeting set the tone for the richly appointed room, featuring a mix of Russian neoclassical chairs, French cabinets, and antique Victorian woven fabrics. The faux-bois columns were added by Vincent Forcade, creating an alcoved seating area off of the main salon. Pairs of bronze 19th century models of columns dress tables. The blue glass mirror and the faux-bois fireplace is 18th century. Hanging above a sofa covered in antique Victorian plush is a royal German family traveling in Egypt from 1864 by Johann Hermann Kretschmer. The bedroom suite was redone after Oscar's wife had passed. It consisted of a bedroom and a sitting room divided by velvet portieres. Surrounding the Venetian-style bed are 19th century landscapes over a Lee Jaffa fabric covering the walls. Oscar's third and final apartment, as shown in this video, was that of his new wife, Annette's. In 1989, after marrying Annette Reed, he ended up moving from his previous opulent apartment designed by Denning and Forcade to her apartment overlooking Central Park on the Upper East Side. It was decorated by Geoffrey Benison some 20 years earlier, and practically nothing had been altered. Oscar De la Renta brought in architect and interior designer Thierry Despont to create one spectacular space out of several smaller rooms. It was a central living area, flanked at either end by a library and a dining room, separated by half-height glass front bookcases, which allowed for the eye to travel from one end to the next. Dentil moldings were installed to give the rooms the feeling of a grand English townhouse, with a nod to English country home decor. The large-scale English portraits and floor-to-ceiling bookcases provide a grand envelope for the De la Renta's exuberant collection of impressive English, French, and Italian furniture and decorative arts. The 17th century Garrett's portraits of the Fitton sisters, one of whom was supposed to be the Dark Lady of Shakespeare's sonnets, came from Hasley Court, Nancy Lancaster's English country home. And here we can see how they looked in her drawing room. Oscar was very impressed with Nancy Lancaster's interior design style and took a nod from her yellow drawing room at Avery Row in London. It was the wall color there that inspired the gallery in his own home. Oscar loved the space he had created so much that it was often used for his editorial photo shoots of his own campaigns. It was a home that Oscar sought refuge in after a long day of working in the city. It was a home that entertained intellectuals and artists alike, a home of elegance and comfort, a home of great distinction. Oscar lived here in the 1990s till his passing in 2014. And he will certainly be remembered as one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. Thank you so much for watching Cultured Elegance. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and let me know your favorite home in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video.